we kind of doing some setting up of some new equipment, trying to see how that looks.
Yeah.
So, what's we gonna do today?
Clients and rain and crazy Dallas weather, like, they was like, forget fall. We just gotta go straight to winter.
Yeah, I literally went out of town, and as I was coming back, the pilot was just like, welcome to Dallas. The weather now is 54 degrees.
Say what?
What?
It happens. As is life, though. Like, life throws us these curveballs out of nowhere, like the Texas weather. So, like, what do we do with that? One, we go to therapy. That's what we do with that. We go to therapy. Therapy is not a bad word. People think it's a bad word.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. It's like cursing in church. You be like, shh, shut your mouth.
Don't nobody supposed to know that. It's okay.
Yeah.
They probably in therapy too. They just don't want to tell you that.
Now wait.
What?
Did you start off that way though?
No, of course not. No, I was supposed to go to church and pray and have holy oil thrown on me. Like, ain't nothing wrong with the holy oil, okay? But, like, my best friend, she got a spray. Like, she would pull out a spray thing of holy oil and spray you. And ain't nothing wrong with that, but it doesn't, you have to do other things in addition to.
Yeah, I do get that a lot where, I mean, praying is good if that works for you.
Yeah.
But you got to compound it with other things. Even when you go to church, you don't just listen to the pastor. You read the Bible. You go to Bible study.
Yeah.
You listen to this. You do multiple things. So I think sometimes that is kind of lost in translation where people just do one thing. So
yeah, and I always say, because we love to say faith without works is dead, and I always be like, maybe the works part is therapy. Like, maybe it's therapy. Like, maybe that's the work part. You know, you have faith that therapy is gonna work for you.
Yeah. I know for me, we never really talked about therapy, and it was just something that was kind of like a joke. Like, if my auntie had too many drinks, I'm like, girl, I'm gonna drop you off to AA meeting. You keep drinking like that. But I don't think I ever had actually considered actually going to therapy. It wasn't until I started my master's program, and they was like, we highly recommend you go to therapy.
Now, did you get the same? I got kind of the side eye when I went to school for psychology, period. And then when I went and I was like, I want to be a therapist or a counselor, and they was like, what? Now, I had the family that was like, you gonna go to school, you gonna be a lawyer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and I went to I went to Townview High School, and I went to the Law Magnet. Hush. And I went to the Law Magnet, and it was just like, I had this idea that I was gonna go be this lawyer, and it didn't pan out that way because I really didn't want to be a lawyer. I didn't know what all that meant, but
y'all, I cannot imagine Shanta Jackson, attorney at law.
Whatever. I'll be the strong arm, and I had a lion. You seen the commercial with the lion? Like, I can do that, bro. But whatever.
I don't think my family was surprised because even like high, I always said I wanted to be a psychological, which I was trying to say psychologist. and that's what my family can remember, so I don't think they were surprised at all. I think like once I actually went through my master's, then I started getting all the phone calls. Hey Tammy, I just want to call you and talk to you about a few things.
Or even when you having a conversation, they're like, don't be trying to analyze me. I hate that. I hated that. And it was like, I'm not. First off,
let me tell you guys.
Yeah.
I don't try to analyze anyone unless you come in my office and you're paying me to provide you that service. I'm just saying. Because that's exhausting. It takes a lot of energy to like bring in people energies, try to work with that energy and being in that space. It takes a lot of energy, time, and you know, you gotta learn how to compartmentalize. If I went around trying to analyze everyone,
it would be a disaster.
A complete disaster.
I would be in somebody's hospital.
Yeah, for sure.
Like legit.
For sure.
Yeah.
So I mean, it wasn't easy at first sitting on the other side of that couch. And for the most part in the beginning, it was kind of like, you ain't getting nothing out of me. I'm going to sit here and stare at you.
Yep.
I'm going to stare.
We make the worst clients.
The worst.
Like, we make the worst. And I remember going to my therapist and sitting there, and she was talking, and I'm in my head like, I do this to other people. Like, I'm not
I'm not using my coping skills.
Yeah, no, not at all. Ain't nothing wrong with me. Like,
Yeah.
I did that. And so it's like, it's so crazy because now we get to, we've experienced what our clients experience.
Yeah.
And so when they come in and they're nervous and they're hesitant, like, I've been there and I understand it. So I can relate to you in that way and I can help you through it.
Yeah.
Because I've experienced it as well.
Yeah. And I do let clients know, like, I've been on that other side of the couch. Like, I've been on the couch. I haven't always sat in the chair.
Yeah.
So I know how it feels to be vulnerable to a straight stranger. Like, it's not something that you used to, especially in the Black community. That just doesn't happen.
Hispanic community, too.
Yeah.
Like, that's really big. And our brown sisters and brothers.
Yeah, yeah. Especially when you throw in, like, the Catholic.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that is a whole nother piece. So I completely understand.
And a lot of it also is, like, education. Like, educating our clients on these symptoms and, like, what that means and different things that you can do. Like, without education, you walk around and you say, I'm crazy. Like, something wrong with me. And it's like, well, no. You know, there's a root to everything. And so that's kind of our job, is to help you work through it. Find out the issue.
If I had $1 for every client that came in and said, I'm narcissistic.
Girl.
I'm bipolar.
Oh, my God. I'm schizophrenic.
I'm like,
wait, what?
Did Google tell you? Did you ask Siri?
WebMD, y'all need to stay off WebMD and Google. Like, y'all know we get on the internet and put in these symptoms, we gonna die tomorrow. Like, that's how
goodness.
That's how it happens. No, it
like,
doesn't work like that.
I'm happy on one end because you're doing the research.
Yeah.
You're taking the initiative. Then on the other one, it's just kind of like, now I gotta, like, talk you out of, like, no, you're not bipolar. No, you're not narcissistic. Are you selfish?
Maybe.
Yeah, you know, that's a possibility.
Right.
But, you know, it's just a diagnosis. It's not who you are. It's not your whole identity, you know.
Yeah.
So it's
and that's another thing, is language.
Yeah.
Now I teach that a lot, and I always tell people, my example is, because people come in and say I'm bipolar, and I'm like, when you have the flu, do you say I'm the flu?
Yeah.
No, you say I have the flu. It is just something that you have. You have bipolar. You not bipolar. That's like not who you are.
Yeah.
As your whole being, because when you have it in your mind, you walk around and everything is going to be related to the bipolar.
Yeah.
And that is not necessarily the case, and it's not healthy.
Yeah, and I feel like when you look at those diagnoses and you say you are that diagnosis, you really start exhibiting the symptoms of that diagnosis. Even if you're not, you know, that's not the, you know, the issue at hand, but it's like you feed yourself this information, and like I tell one of my clients, it's like a seed that you plant, and your brain is very powerful, and so you're planting all these seeds, and you're watering it, you're grooming it,
you're
and
fertile.
after time, it's gonna grow, it's gonna bloom,
Yeah.
and when you come in here, you're coming in because you tried to cut down the branches, and it grew back.
Yep.
And the tree's still there. And so now you come here and you...
Oh, that's good.
And we dig at the root.
Oh, that's good. I'm going to use that. Oh, that's good. Okay. Sorry.
So then we have to dig at the root.
Yeah.
Because clearly cutting out the branches doesn't work.
At all.
And so you come here, we create a safe space so we can start digging at the root and removing that tree, removing that seed that you planted a while ago. And sometimes you plant seeds like 12 years old.
Yeah, and you didn't even plant the seed. You got other people planting seeds for you.
Exactly.
And then you're just the product of that.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of working through that as well. And I always say we try to help you guys unlearn certain behaviors that you've learned just through your childhood, growing up, through early adulthood. And so a lot of the work, a lot of people don't like to talk about their history and their past and their childhood because they feel like it's not related.
Yeah.
But it is.
Yeah.
It really is. And so we do take you guys through that journey of tell me about your childhood, tell me what happened in your past.
Yeah.
Because it's in some sense correlated to what's going on now.
Yeah.
And so we have to start, like you said, from the root in order to get to those limbs that y'all need to chop off and let die.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys. Some stuff you do have to let go. Some stuff is maybe not an issue anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not always childhood, but most of the time, you know, they come in and say, oh, no, I had a good childhood. Everything was awesome. I said, okay. But I hate my mom and my daddy. I said, well, that was a sudden change.
Okay.
I said, well, okay. Did that happen in adulthood? No, I've always hated them.
Yes.
Okay. And I think a lot of times people look for these big things like the physical abuse,
oh my God,
the sexual abuse, and
yeah.
sometimes not that. Maybe they didn't encourage you enough. Maybe they talked down to you. You know, maybe they just you didn't get what you wanted, and so now you've developed this resentment that grew over the years.
Yeah.
And you come in and you tell me you had this beautiful childhood, but you lack emotional support, emotional care. So it's not always like the huge things, you guys. Like, it ain't the movies. This ain't Split. This ain't none of those movies. Okay, this is real life. Real life. Okay.
Now there are people out there who are like Split, the guy, whoever. I've never seen the movie. I just keep hearing about it.
Don't listen to her. She hasn't seen the movie.
Okay.
She has not seen the movie.
Okay, I'm gonna watch it one day, but I'm sure there's people out there like that. I've worked at psych hospitals.
I have too, you guys. So there are people who have identity.
Okay, that's a whole nother video.
We're not even gonna go into that.
Yeah,
we just want to say counseling is not as scary as you think it is.
Yeah,
like,
it's not a dirty word.
No, it's not.
It's not so. We got y'all. That's all.
Just
like,
come in.
Yeah, just come on. Come to the
You
light.
see this couch? Come to the light. Come to the light.
Just come on. We got
Some of y'all
you.
do not know that movie.
Okay.
It's a shame.
Yeah, I know, but hey. Just come on. We got you. We just wanted to take some time to talk to y'all today. We kind of just went off. It just took a life of its own. But that happens.
Yeah.
And we're okay with that.
Yeah. So come back for more Trinity Talks. Follow us, subscribe, like, comment, share,
Everything.
all the above.
All of that.
Bye, you guys.
Bye.